I'm Mike Simpson. I'm the Liberal Democrat parliamentary candidate for Godalming and the surrounding area. And I've just been looking at the Key Site proposals, the renewed Key Site proposals, at the Baptist Church in Godalming this morning. Getting a lot of comments from people, and some of which you can see on this short video.
Where does it represent what's already in Godalming? What about vernacular architecture? You know, it's just blocks. Very pretty models, very pretty illustrations, but it doesn't fit in anywhere in Godalming.
I don't think it's any better than... Well, the design is better, but the density and the height is the same as before, and I think the developer is just making fun of the people of Godalming.
If it was built, how do you view it?
I just hope it won't be built, because it will absolutely ruin Godalming completely. It should be down on the south coast or on the coast. It's a coastal building or a London building.
Yeah.
It's not designed for a small rural town like market town like Godalming.
There's 1, 2 and 3 bedroom flats, and they say there's some 3-storey townhouses, but only 3, I think.
Yeah.
And what Godalming desperately needs is more family housing.
Yes.
We don't need more luxury flats, even though I live in one myself.
Yes.
But there's 50 flats built 4 years ago, which is
Yeah.
called the Atrium, and we just 11 of those are empty still.
Apart from the fact that I'm very disappointed there's no low-cost housing, that it's more houses for rich people in Godalming, and we've
Yes.
already got quite enough of those, I would think.
Yes.
So overall, I'm disappointed at what's being proposed.
Do you think it's a missed opportunity?
I do indeed think it's a missed opportunity, and I think the design is quite boring and monotonous. It looks quite nice at the back where they've got these little courtyards, but the size of it seems out of character for the amount of space we've got there in Godalming. That's a small corner and it's a very large site. It should be on a big space somewhere, but I'm not happy with it now.
Go in there, have a look at the plans, and if you think, if you weren't actually looking at those plans in the Baptist Church in Godalming in relation to a public consultation, you wouldn't believe that was Godalming. Godalming would be very low on the list of potential towns that you would say that was appropriate for. Tower Hamlets, maybe.
Depressing, even to bother.
It's very monotonous, and it's not, markedly different. I think the Secretary of State, when they turned it down last time, said that they just didn't like the design. Well, I can't see there's a lot of difference in the design.
Yes.
She virtually approved the density and scale of it, which
Yes.
none of us like. I mean, 8-storey block
Yes.
of flats in Godalming is not really what Godalming's about. It's a
No.
historic town with what you see here.
Are there any saving graces?
Dear me. No, I can't. I just can't think of any. I think the whole thing is an absolute disaster. Or will be
Yes.
for Godalming. I gather lots of different societies that don't like it.
Yeah.
But we'll have to wait and see.
It's obvious that this site needs redevelopment. It's run down and derelict and is ripe for redevelopment, but it's got to be appropriate redevelopment. And I think what I've picked up this morning from the public is a very strong feeling, which I strongly sympathise with, that the scale, the form, the height of the proposed development is way out of keeping with the character of Godalming. That's why I'm going to be opposing this proposal and putting all the weight that I can behind trying to get the council to turn down this proposal, and hoping that the Secretary of State won't overrule the council.